Hey everybody, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. I have my guest with me, old backwoods Braze.
Hey guys, gals, what's cracking lacking? Let's get this live stream going. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live stream.
Yeah, we're a little bit early, but that's okay. Cause I'm freaking tired and I want to make some cheese.
Cheese,
So we
please.
have Mickey Murray, living and learning life. Jay, how are you? Oh, let me see while I got in here. Backwoods Law, Southern Ohio Prepping, Eliza to Go. Awesome, awesome. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Old Town Homestead, how are you? Yep, yep. Hey,
So
Adam, how are you?
let us know in the chat if either me or Mama starts like buffering or you can't see us real clear, so we can have a idea of what y'all were seeing, just
Yeah,
so we
because
know
let me
what's
tell
going
you,
on.
let me tell you, I am without satellite internet again. My modem has bit the dust. I called them today, so I am using my portable um, internet. I had a very ugly conversation today. Anyway, I'm going to aim this camera down so I can put this milk in here. Bear with me 1 second. Let me change my camera angle because y'all know what I'm dealing with.
So what are we working with, Mama?
All right. So I'm going to make a paneer type cheese. So I'm using whole milk from the grocery store. And I'm going to heat this milk up. And I'm going to try to get it almost to boiling because I want um, a chewier type cheese. And it needs to be a little hotter than ricotta. So I'm looking to get it about um, it's going to be hotter than 185 degrees. So we can talk while I stir this milk and it gets heated up. I'm going to try to keep stirring it. Anyway, so I'm without internet. So the quality is not going to be as good with the live stream, and for that I apologize. Yep. I had a very, very ugly conversation. Hey, Christy Betts, how are you?
So what did you do to your modem this time?
Hey, Red Duchess Farm, Mouse Toes, Diggers, Rosanna, yay, yay. I don't know what's going on with the modem, but it is completely not working.
Oh dang.
Not working. I'm like, this is a piece of crap. Hey, hey, Pat Skelton, how are you? Frank Burns, how are you? Eliza said, Spicy, your volume is low.
Uh-oh. Do I need to speak up a little bit into the mic? Y'all know I'm working with a cheap mic. How does it sound now? I think
You sound good to
before I was
me.
I think before whenever I was talking, I was kind of looking away when I was talking. I got to speak directly to the mic.
Hey, Two Family Homestead, how are you? Farm All Fanatic, how are you?
Hey, Farm All Fanatic, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Two Family Homestead, good to see y'all here. Gibson Girl,
Right.
hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the live
Hey,
stream.
hey, Gibson Girl, thank you for joining us. Absolutely. Jigger sent Mouse. Did you send Mouse cannon jars? Heck yes, that's a good present. A holy vessel. Oh, a tactical pen. That's good too. Heck yes.
So, so now what kind of cheese are you making again?
It is a paneer style cheese. It's a farmer's cheese, but this is not going to be a loose curd. It's going to be a pressed cheese. And let me get back to my camera view to see if I can show you. Yep. All right, so I've got lemon juice here. This is fresh squeezed lemon juice. I squeezed this lemon juice myself, y'all. Heck yes. So this um, is a pillowcase over a colander. So when I add that lemon juice to the milk and the curds form in the whey, I'm going to pour it into this and I'm going to press it for a little bit and add my salt. So that's the three ingredients. It is milk, lemon juice, and salt. So I'm heating my milk up.
Red Dutchess Farm says similar to mozzarella but pressed.
Yeah.
Well, that was a question.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, that's right. Yep, it's going to be pressed. And if I had my, what I would really like to do, can that cheese be used to make mac and cheese? It probably could. Uh, what I would really like to do is have my freeze dryer available. And when I make this cheese, freeze dry it and see if I can get it um, to where it can be stored. Let me turn this up a little bit, get this going. That's what I would like. But I don't have the freeze dryer yet. That that is on my to-do list. But I need that second W-2 form first. Ah, yes, Red Duchess said it would be good on pizza. um, this cheese, when it's made, you can put it in the refrigerator and chill it, and it can be sliced um, for sandwiches or whatever. I'm trying to keep a check on my temperature.
Eliza to go said, does it melt like regular cheese?
Did I lose you?
Hey, did you lose me?
Okay, you're back. Now, what did you
Oh,
say?
Eliza the Ghost said, "Does it melt like regular cheese?"
It doesn't melt like Velveeta. You can use it in lasagna. You can use it in stews, soups, to make a grilled cheese sandwich, stuff like that. Hey, Mom Slayer, how are you? All my honey badgers is present and accounted for. Heck yes, I love y'all.
So how has the studying been going?
The studying is driving me insane. Yes, because I don't like studying. But it's going to be fabulous if I pass that test.
And when do you have to take the test?
Well, there's not a specified date. When I finish this course that I'm studying, then I will tell them I'm ready for a date. Hey, Sam's Allotment Diary, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Yes, mouse toes. Oh, golly. Yes. I will tell them, hey, I'm done with this course. Send me a date. I'm trying to see what kind of salt I have. I've got some Himalayan that's really good salt. And then I will have to go to whatever town or whatever city the test is available. That's how that works. They don't offer it in every town, so it's probably going to be Shreveport or Alexandria where I go. That's Louisiana
Oh,
to take
okay. And
that test.
kind of tell everybody what kind of test you're taking and what is it for.
All right. So my profession, I am a certified professional coder. I code for physicians. When the physicians go to the clinics and they see patients, those visits have to come through me for the providers that I'm assigned to. And I assign a level and a diagnosis code to those visits, and those visits go out to the insurance companies for the insurance company to pay the clinic, the doctor, to pay for the visit. Hey, trying surviving, how are you? Long time no see. So the certification that I'm studying for is a certified professional medical auditor, a CPMA. What an auditor does is when the physician turns in a high level of service, I have to audit that level. I look at his notes, what work was performed, and I assign either a high level or low level, depending on the medical necessity. And, there's a lot of other stuff in there too. So, in order for the provider to accept me telling him, no, you can't qualify for high level, that CPMA certification is going to tell him, yes, I am qualified. So it is adding to a second certification to what I already have, which is going to add to my income. There's a significant bump in my income if I have that second certification. So I need that. I could do it. I could keep going with what I have, but I would prefer to have the extra income coming in. So I'm going to go for it. Yep, yep, yep.
Kaylin Strain, welcome to the
Hey,
live stream. How are you doing?
how are you, Kaylin Strain? Trying to see where I'm at on my temperature. I'm at 125.
Now, in your pot, all you have is whole milk. Is that correct?
Yep. All I have is whole milk.
Now, could you do this with a different kind of milk and have different results, or do you need to use whole milk?
You can do it with whatever milk you want to use, depending on what kind of texture you want. If the more fat that is in the milk, the better the product. You can use skim milk. I'm not sure about using nut milks. I don't know if that would work or not. But as far as the milk, hey, Pepper X, there's my honey. So whole milk is better to make cheese than skim milk. Skim milk doesn't have any fat. And you also don't do what?
I need fat.
Yes, that's good. And you also don't want to use, if you buy the organic milks now, the organic milks are ultra pasteurized. That means that they have heated the milk to a higher temperature prior to bottling it for sale. So that destroys the proteins in that milk. And it makes it not easy to make cheese with. It's good milk, don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's easier to make make cheese with the milk if it's not been heated to a high temperature. So this is not ultra pasteurized. This is regular whole milk.
Red Dutch's Farm said, "Do you make ricotta from the whey?"
No, not from the whey. You can make ricotta from the milk, the same that I'm doing right now, except you wouldn't heat it as hot as I'm heating this. The lower the temperature that you heat the milk from, say, 175 to 185, and then add your acids, the curd that forms is going to be a looser curd. I'm going to heat this a little hotter than that and then add my acids, which is the lemon juice. So it's going to make a chewier curd. And then I'm going to strain it, and then I'm going to press it. Yes, raw milk is absolutely perfect. I don't have access to raw milk here. If I did, I would definitely be using raw milk. That's right, mouse toad. Oh, golly. Curd is much better than GERD. Yes, ma'am. Yep. So since I'm heating this hotter than 185 degrees, I want to continuously stir this milk so my milk doesn't scorch. You can
Gibson
do
Girl
this
62 and powdered.
yeah. You can do this using powdered milk. The only problem is using the instant non-fat milk would not make a good cheese product unless you add fat back to it. Because the purpose of heating this milk up and then adding the acids is to bind the proteins and the fats together. So the instant non-fat milk does not have any fat in it. In order to use that, you would need to add fat back to it. Say, for instance, like a butter, to get fats to be able to bind together. Yes. Nido is a whole milk, and I'm actually looking at that. I want to try to make cheese using the Nido brand powdered milk because it's not instant non-fat.
Jay said must be technical difficulties happening at the homestead. Are y'all losing us, or are we buffering or something?
Yeah, y'all let me know what's going on. Mouse Toast says no buffering for her. Um, can you read me that comment that Red Farm put in there? I couldn't. I missed it.
Yeah, Red Dutch Farm said, "We heat the whey from making mozzarella to 200 degrees, let it cool to 140 degrees, and strain it through cheesecloth for, for ricotta. Ricotta in Italian means twice cooked."
So you mean you heat the milk?
I
Because the
think
whey is
the
the product.
I think she means just the liquid after you do the cheese.
Okay. Because whey, whey is the product that's left after you add the acid. Pepper X thwarted a burglary tonight. Holy macaroni. Miss Pat, I don't have a doctorate. Oh my God. I screw up a lot of stuff. Gotcha. Red Duchess said the whey that separates from the curds. Gotcha. I do not have a doctorate in nothing. No, no, no.
She's a jack of trades and a master of none.
That's right. That is right. You know, I don't mind trying stuff, um, because in my opinion, the only way you're going to learn this stuff is if you do it. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jay. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Golly. The only way that you're going to learn this stuff is if you actually do it. Now, it could be a total flop, and I absolutely don't mind that. You know, I'm not one of those um, people that has a problem admitting um, when I screw up something. So I'm definitely not an expert.
So, did you hear about the bank shooting in Florida today?
No, I did not. Tell me.
Yeah, there was a stupid idiot walked into a bank in Florida and started shooting. I think ended up killing like 5 people. And then finally the SWAT team was called and they apprehended him. Well, there's two problems with that. First of all, the guy walked into a bank with a gun and started shooting and wasn't stopped. I think it was kind of a smaller, like uh, a local town bank, but that was one problem. You need to have more security in these small banks. And then
Right,
the second problem is that they walked out with the guy. He would if it was me, he would have walked out in a body bag. All these shootings going on, people going in here and killing people, uh, all these bleeding hearts wants to try to go to trial and do that. Stop all that, and you'll stop all these killings.
right. So I upped my heat some because it's taking too long. I'm gonna try to keep this within my time frame of my live stream. So I'm gonna try to keep stirring so I don't burn it.
Hey, she's a bottler. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream.
Thank you for joining us, She's a Bottler. Yeah, I want this to get hot pretty quick. I've got a ladies' night chat to lead tonight. And that'll be at 9:30 Eastern on the Prepper X on the X Nation channel. Oh, I appreciate that, Kaylin Strain. Kaylin said she would stir it for me. It's getting there. It is getting there. Almost there.
Adam said, "How long do you stir at 180 degrees?"
No, I'm trying to reach almost 200. I'm stirring it to make sure that it doesn't scorch. Because I've got the heat set on pretty high, so I want to make sure my milk doesn't scorch, and that's why I'm not stopping on the stirring. I don't have very much further to go, that's for sure. So I will be removing it off the heat. Hey, my baby.
What do you got? What you, what you got? She's got a cookie chocolate.
A cookie chocolate.
Yeah, she's got an Oreo cookie. Say, hey everybody.
With
Oh,
her
you gotta
short
speak up.
hair. Holy macaroni.
Hi.
I love you, Maddie Joe.
Say, what's crack a lacking?
I'm talking.
I
Yeah. All right, tell Mama bye. Say bye,
love
everybody.
you. All right, so I'm fixing to take this off the heat. Make
Thank you,
sure.
Pet Skeleton.
Let me check and make sure you can still see this. Yes. Let me move my camera a little closer. Maybe that'll help. All right.
Trying surviving said I like cookie chocolates. Trying she just found out what an Oreo cookie was probably about a week ago, and ever since then, every day she'll come up. I want a cookie chocolate.
All right. So I've strained out the pulp and the seeds from my lemon, and I'm going to add the acid to the milk so I can create the curd.
Did we make it to 200 degrees?
Yep, I did.
Okay.
I did. So I've got about a cup of lemon juice here. And I'm going to see how much it needs.
How much milk did you start with?
A gallon.
1 gallon of milk.
Yep.
Eliza to go said, how much lemon juice are you using?
I've got a cup in here. A cup of lemon juice. I'm going to see how it works.
Hey, Sergeant Smith, welcome to the live stream. We are making cheese tonight. She started out with whole milk. We brought the milk up to 200 degrees, and now she is starting to add in lemon juice.
I'm hoping that y'all can see that.
Now, this is the whole part of cheese that I couldn't do. Making cheese, because when you have a 3-year-old little girl that gets car sick and she drinks milk, it's not a pretty sight.
I don't want to hear that. Thanks, Spicy.
Yep. Cheese all over my arm.
So I've almost used all of my lemon juice.
Go ahead and pour the rest of it in there.
But it is separating wonderfully. All right, so I went ahead and put the rest in there.
Pepper
I'm
X said
not.
that's called chunky.
Do what?
Pepper X said that's called chunky monkey, Spicy.
So I'm going to let this set for a few minutes. And I'm going to see if I can bring you closer. Well, it's hot, so. My camera went out of focus. There it is. All right, I'm going to try to see if I can show you these curds.
Yep.
Let
Looks like
and let it catch up. Yep. Masto says science just happened in that pot.
Homesteading with, now I don't want to get this wrong. Is it Herbert's or Abear? Welcome to the live stream. Said looks like it's curding.
Yep. Turn it into curds. Curds and whey.
I work for a security company down in South Louisiana in Lafayette. I work for the airport, and I work with a guy named Herbert. And I think for about 2 weeks I called him Herbert. And just one day he lightly snapped and he said, "Look, I know you're not from here. My name's Abear. It's not Herbert." I said, "No, your name's Herbert. I can spell a little bit." He's like, "No, it's Abear." So if I got that wrong, I do apologize.
All right. So I'm fixing to drain this. I'm trying to see if y'all can see this. Make sure I get it in the view of the camera. So I'm going to start picking this up with a slotted spoon.
Trying to survive, and thank you so much for joining us on the live stream. You have a wonderful night, man.
Don't let me miss any of the chat. There's got to be a quicker way. Hang on,
Gotta be
y'all.
a quicker way.
Right?
Pour it on over there. There you go. Get aggressive with it.
I know, right? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Catch me outside. How about that?
Right? I'm going to drain the whey out of it, and then I'll add the salt. Oh, yeah, it's draining good. It's draining good. Yay.
Yeah, I could have went without seeing you pour that in there. Ugh.
Shut up, boy. Golly. I'll make your mama go off on you.
Hey,
Do not do it.
speaking of Carry On My Wayward Son, Jay, I'm actually learning how to play that on the guitar right now.
What do you learn how to play?
Carry On My Wayward Son.
Cool beans. Those of you that are on Facebook would have saw my birthday song that he sent me. It was fabulous. All right, so I'm going to let that drain for a minute. Adam, oh, you are not right.
That's right, Adam. And Josh ain't even home. He gone.
Right?
He
He's
he
been
he's
gone all
gone on
week.
vacation.
So, you snooze, you lose, buddy. You're supposed to use cheesecloth to do this, but I didn't want to. First of all, I didn't have no cheesecloth. And I want the whey to go through and the curds to stay, so it'll be fine. What does that mean, Diggers? How long to the point of no return? What are we talking about?
Jay said soon she'll be sitting on her tuffet eating her curds and whey.
Right? Oh, I got you, Diggers. I got you. Nope, no spiders. Nope, I can't deal with it. Yeah, that's what I get for looking at the chat and not being able to keep up with it. It's hard to keep up with the chat and do anything. So, all right. So, lesson learned here. The pillowcase is too fine of a weave. It takes longer for it to strain. I'm not a patient person. Yeah. So it's slowly straining. I thought it would do better, but it's taking too long. It is taking too long, and I don't like it.
Maybe you need to put your spoon in there and stir it around a little bit.
Well, can you see how it's dripping? It's dripping, but it's dripping
No.
slowly.
Well, maybe you stopped up all the fibers. Could you squeeze it? Would it work then?
Well, it's hot. So I need to let it drain as it's going to drain because it's still pretty warmish. And we don't need a trip to the ER.
Agrophobic Adam said, "So, what laundry detergent is the best for washing out curds from a pillowcase?"
It's called Do It By Hand. Hey, Josh. Y'all see
Hey,
that
Josh.
sneak attack? That sneak attack, Bobby Stevens?
Welcome, Bobby Stevens, to the live stream where we are using Mama's son's pillowcase to drain milk.
That's what you get for being gone for a week. No, really. It's not his pillowcase, y'all. But it's still funny.
Bobby Stevens will be in about 2 weeks.
Pepper X says, "Hey Josh, your pillowcase is a little cheesy right now." Oh.
Golly, you gonna make me laugh so hard, milk's gonna come out my nose.
XA on the pillowcase. that is too funny. Golly. Yep. Jeez Louise. All right, let me see if I
Hey,
can change.
Bobby Stevens, I need you to take off from your vacation a couple of days early. Come over here, and we need to do a camp out, man.
A camp out?
Yeah, a camp out.
I don't need no stinking cheesecloth, Kayla's train. I promise I will wash it. Yep. Freaking neat, though. Golly, y'all. It is neat. Neato burrito.
Look at
Oh
old
my
FLP.
God. Pepper X. Thank you so much. Dang it. Thank you very much. I'm looking for a bowl because I want to take some of this out. I want to see how it's going to taste. I'm going to add some salt to it.
Bobby Stevens said, "What kind of camp out you do a camp out, and we need to see if we can survive overnight in the cold winter night."
Yeah. I imagine that Pepper X and Backwoods Law and all them would have a problem with you hollering about being cold.
Bobby said, "What kind of cheese are you making?" Well, go back to the beginning of the live stream and watch it, and you'll see what kind of cheese we're making. We're making pillowcase cheese. Yeah.
It is a paneer style cheese. It's called farmer's cheese. And it is made from a gallon of whole milk, a cup of lemon juice, and some salt. Oh my goodness. Y'all. That is so good. Let me find something to put it in.
Trevor said Josh is good to negative 20 degrees. Jay said besides spicy can weave his beard into a coat or a sleeping bag. There you go.
Right?
Southern Ohio Prepping said, come up here for that. No, nope, I'm good with the cold. It's cold here right now. Well, I think like now, not y'all's cold, but it is 30 degrees right now. It's pretty cold for me.
All right. So, get my spoon. Hang on. I won't put my fingers in there because y'all know I don't do that. All right. So, this is what it looks like. I just dipped some up out of the where it's draining, and I sprinkled some salt on it. And the flavor is amazing. I love it. It has a mozzarella taste to it. And the reason I'm doing this is because the time is almost up for my live stream. So I don't have enough time to let it drain and press it before my live stream is over. So that's the reason why I'm going ahead and doing it this way. This is really awesome. Yep. Fantastic. What uses would you apply? I'm going to continue to let this drain, and I'm going to take the ends of the pillowcase, tie it up into a knot, twist it to get all of the whey out of the cheese. And while I have it squeezed, I'm gonna press it. So when you open it up, you know, it is cheese that can be sliced. You can use it on sandwiches. But I haven't added salt to this yet because it's still too much whey in here. So I'm gonna let all this whey drain out. But it's too hot for me to do it manually, so I gotta let it cool. Yep. Super fun. Holy macaroni. I'll be doing this again. Red Duchess said, great on pizzas. Yes. Pepper X said it's way too much. Yes. Golly. And you know, I was worried that having a cup of lemon juice would make it too tangy. But it's not. It's not. It's perfect. Agrophobic Adam said, Nina, I see the tea, but not my favorite tea jug. Holy macaroni. Hang on.
Bobby said, "Mom, Dad said hi."
Here's your favorite tea jug, agoraphobic Adam.
Is that kosher tea?
Yeah, it's Mount Olive tea. Yeah, Mount Olive. Along with this and this. Yeah. Too funny.
Mouse Toad says, "Stacy, Gibson girl has a question. Did Mama answer that question for her? Is that the question that you was talking about, ma'am?"
Finely chopped veggies. Add some spices or some finely chopped veggies. Old as dirt says. Absolutely. Like some parsley or chives. Yep. Garlic. Garlic would be good in there. Yep, absolutely. Well, Gibson girl, this is what I want to try, okay? All right. So this is lemon juice right here. So what I would like to know is, this is not as acidic as freshly squeezed lemon juice. But what I would like to know is, if you have this in your pantry and you don't have fresh squeezed lemon juice, can you use powdered whole milk or powdered milk that is not non-fat, powdered whole milk, and use this to use as the acid? Now, I know you can use vinegar, but I like the flavor that lemon juice adds better than vinegar. And make a cheese. Yes, you're right. Southern Ohio prepping, she does.
46 now. I want some of that spicy. Yeah, I would deal with 46. 46 is about my low. And that's kind of what it was today. It got up to about 46, high 40s, but tonight it's going to drop down to about
Get it,
27,
get
28
it,
tonight.
get it. She's a brat.
Oh, no, 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 no. You can keep that 16 degrees. You can keep that.
Mom Slater said she uses vinegar. I have
Yeah,
not tried. Go ahead.
I've seen them use vinegar instead of lemon juice.
Yeah, I've not used the powdered lemon or dessert.
Hey, Daryl, how are you?
Yep. Absolutely. But I'm going to be doing some more experimenting because, I think it's fun. I think it's fun to be able to figure out what works and what doesn't, especially if you're pulling things from your pantry to be able to do. I think that's fantastic. I'm sure it will, Eliza, have a different flavor using vinegar. Now I don't have goats, Mom Slayer, but I have powdered milk in my supplies, although it's not whole milk. It is the instant non-fat. So, yep. So I'm going to do some more playing with it, but this is still too hot for me to handle, so I'm going to continue to let it drain, and I will maybe post a picture in my community section when I get it done, and that way you guys can see how it turned out. But the pillowcase is really fine, so it's not draining very fast. So that's a lesson learned. Don't steal people's pillowcases to try to make cheese. Just doesn't work. That's right, Adam. I didn't see Daryl, but welcome to the live stream, Daryl. I'm about to shut it down. I have the ladies' night chat on the X Nation channel with the honey badgers. So, Spicy, what you got going on, honey?
Not a whole lot. I'm currently still waiting on my pig to come back from the processor. I've not got a call from them yet. I really think they may have wrote my number down wrong, so I'm going to call them tomorrow to see what where they're at with my pig. I know the only thing I'm waiting on is my smoked sausage. Other than
Okay.
that, I am working on a raccoon catch and cook. As soon as I can catch a raccoon,
Oh,
and
Jesus
I will
Christ.
be I'll be
Jesus,
having some
Jesus
videos.
Christ.
I'll be having videos dealing with some Orbeez. If you don't know what Orbeez are, they're like water beads. They soak up water and stuff like that. Had somebody want to know if you can make glow in the dark Orbeez, and I've been working on that. But the answer is no. You cannot make glow in the dark Orbeez because they will not soak up the liquid. Other than
Gotcha.
that, not a whole lot going on. It's cold. It's been raining a couple days, and we've been staying inside.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me while I play with some milk and some lemon juice and some salt. So, and I'm sorry I couldn't finish it by the time my live stream was over, but it is what it is. I am a work in progress, y'all. I'm not perfect. So, if you can take me like I am, that is good. So I'm going to shut this down, and I will see you in 30 minutes on the X Nation channel. All right. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next video.
Bye.